So, morning all, rolling out the garage, 8:30 in the morning. Early start. A little bit of drizzle in the air. Do I give a rat's? Absolutely not. I don't mind a bit of rain. And we are Sunday, Super Sausage, and we're doing Triumph today as well. Now, before we get into it, let's roll those titles. So, welcome back. Now, no tank bag. And early in the morning, a very annoyed and fed up RB today. Not the fact that I've got to do Super Sausage again, nothing to do with that. We did Oakley on Thursday night. We had a great run out, took Pillion partner with me, Kathy, and we got back around about, I think it was about 9:30 by the time I got back to the garage, dropped her off and got back to the garage. SW Motec bag that fits on the tank, very quick release. You pull the strap and it releases. I pulled the strap, it didn't release, so shuffled the bag about a bit, pushed down, pulled the strap, wouldn't release. Luckily I'd filled up with petrol earlier, or else I wouldn't have been able to get in to fill the tank up. And pulled the strap again, and a snapping sound, and the back of my hand went into the front of the clocks there. Didn't damage it, but I took a great big chunk out the back of my hand on this because my hand slipped. And the latch on the SW Motec bag is made out of plastic, and the latch system broke, so I can't get the tank bag off. Left it there. I thought, sod it, I've had enough. I am going to go home, emptied all my tank bag into the back of the car, and got home, very fed up. Messaged them the following day, I can't get my tank bag off. The latch has broken. Well, send us a photo. So I sent them a photo of what I could try and get in down the front with the camera. Well, we can't see the latch system. Well, you won't see the latch system because it's underneath the bag and right up tight to the tank. Oh, well, if you give it a wiggle, I've tried that, the latch has broken. Which bit of the latch has broken do you not understand? So in the end we managed to pull the bag on its rubbers, lift it up to show them a picture. It shouldn't do that. Well, I know it shouldn't do that, but how do I get the bloody thing off the tank? Well, inside the bag are 5 Tex screws. You're going to have to basically undo everything, take the bag off, and then try and get into the latch to pull it with some pliers. There is no latch. I can't pull it with pliers. Phil, in his infinite wisdom, came up with a great idea. Go and get one of your right-angled carb picks, or the little picks that you use for getting into stuff, right-angled pick. He heated it up, and the bit of plastic that was there, he managed to heat it up and push the pick through the plastic, pulled it, and it unlatched. Yay, we've got the bag off. But in the meantime, obviously the bike had stood outside, chucking it down the rain, and the bag had got wet, so the bag's currently drying at home. I sent them another photo, and they went, well, we've never known a bag do that. Are you sure you locked it down securely? Well, yeah, well, it did 40 miles there and back. Oh. Well, send us the bag, we'll send you another one. Great, okay, so the bag is going back to Motec. And I said to them, do you ever have this problem? Oh, well, we've had quite a few do this. Well, if you've had quite a few do this, haven't you realised that there is a problem with the bag? And obviously SW Motec have sent me all the bars, and they've sent me the bags for my tank bars, and then they sent me the tank bag. I went, it's really not good advertising for your product. If you've had more than one do this where they lock the latch out, do you not think there's an issue with your tank bag? Well, no, because we sell 1,000 tank bags a year. Right. and we've only had about 20 do this. Well, 20 in 1,000 is still an issue. 1 in 1,000 is still an issue. We'll send it back, we'll send you another one. Yeah, but in the meantime, what am I meant to do? Well, just use your top box. Great. Well, I could have used a top box anyway and not had a tank bag. So that is my rant over with SW Motec. Yes, they have sorted it out. Yes, they are going to send me another bag. But I'm in two minds now as to whether to tell them to stick the tank bag, give me a refund, and send me a smaller one that doesn't have the problems. Now, mine's the 15-18 litre one. Oh, we do a 10 litre one. That's never had an issue. Well, just send me the bloody 10 litre then, and I'll put the extra 5 litres of crap in my top box. So we're going to see what they do. I have said to them, obviously, I want someone to mail me or call me, because it's not good press when I go and do a blog on my bike and everyone's like, well, where's your tank bag gone? So I will leave that in the hands of SW Motec. Not good. The other thing was, obviously, Thursdays and Sundays I go out and have a run. I like a bit of free time on my own. And everyone's like, oh, it's the same old venues you do every week. I get literally a Sunday morning because Mrs. B would like to spend some time. Yes, I can go out a lot further, I make a whole day of it, but then Sunday is the only day I get to spend with Mrs. B, and I reserve my Sunday afternoons for chill time at home before we go back to a busy week at the garage. And I was at the garage yesterday until 4 o'clock. We normally finish at 2 on a Saturday, half a day. And I was there until 4 yesterday rebuilding a Piaggio Vespa PX125. And had a fuel leak, had a few other problems. Rear tyre was absolutely naffed. We've done all the rebuild on it. And obviously got to 2 o'clock. Phil said, well, you haven't finished the bike. No. I'll leave it till Monday. No, customer wants it for next week. I am staying. You're a martyr. Yes, I know I'm a martyr, probably a tow martyr. But I stayed till 4 o'clock and I finished the bike. Customer comes first. And that is always my opinion. The customer always comes first. If you're going to do a job on someone's bike, they can't wait that, oh, I'll move it in the next Monday, you'll get your bike Tuesday, Wednesday. No. You get the bike finished, give the customer a call on Monday, your bike's done. I stayed late at the weekend. Makes the customer feel good that you've stayed on and finished his bike, and it gives me a sense of, yes, I've done it, I've got the job done. I've now got a fresh week where I can crack on. I haven't got things in the back of my mind, oh, I've got to finish this, I've got to finish that. And I've got currently, I think, 6 horrible bikes in at the moment that I'm working on, and they're all Chinese. So we shall see what happens next week, and obviously it's just me and Phil in the garage because we are, where are you going? Sit back, single crewed, and Phil's on cars, I am on bikes. Right, let's get past. Go Rocky. I hate cars that dawdle about in a lane and wander. So we're going to go to Soup Sausage. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, I am going to have a breakfast and just chill and relax, and then, bit of luck, I might have a run out to Triumph at Woburn as long as I am back by 12 o'clock for Mrs. B. So run over, run doing, and I will see you in a few.
A few moments later.
So we are here, Le Super Sausage. Who's here today? A little bit of drizzle in the air. Are all the fair weather bikers staying at home? Yeah, told you they were. You muppets. I love it. You get a spot of rain in the air and all the fair weather bikers, oh, it's raining, I'm not going out. It's too wet for me. Who's put a fucking bin there again? They do it every bloody time. I see a Kawasaki. That belongs to Slowbones. RB is having his normal spot. I get Garage End, and they've shut the pit stop cafe outside. It's going to rain today. We're not opening the outside cafe. That's why I'm going to Triumph Woburn to get my food, because the cafe's open all the time, and you get a bigger roll. Yes, Super Sausage is better for the camaraderie and having a little bit of fun with everybody. But Triumph Woburn is now the new designated spot for food, Emma's Cafe, because everything's hand cooked. Right. Shut Rocky down. Car park is empty. I don't know why the van is across the way, but he'll have to move soon. But I don't think many are going to be out today. It's drizzle in the air. It's too wet for everybody. I see Martin in the tent, so I am going to go and have a cup of coffee with the boys, and then we will head off to Triumph at Woburn. I will see you in a few.
Many hours later.
Right, we are off. Quick cup of coffee, Super Sausage. Oh, what's that little sign there? Heated seat is on. Hey, not now, it's not. Turn it off. Bum cheeks are nicely toasty. Vincent's there. We're off to Triumph at Woburn. I'm going to roll out first. Willie's there. It's my favourite CBR man. Say hi. Yeah, good. Off to Woburn. Doing Woburn.
We're going to wait for the lad. Well, something turn up. We're off to Woburn. Because we thought about going to Weedon, but the traffic would be bollocks like that. Right?
Yeah.
Don't do that online, just saying bollocks, alright?
That's alright, I don't mind it.
Shit.
It's open this morning.
Yeah, they've got a classic bike meet. Yeah.
Some lad told us about
I'm going to pick up the Pilly.
Oh, right.
I'm going to get my pillion partner. Right, I'll see you in a while. Right, there is Wilco's bike. Wilco 1 on TikTok. That's the bike. Look at that CBR Fireblade 900. Nice. Right, we're rolling. We're going to grab Pilly on the way through and have a ride to Triumph at Woburn. So, quick run. And it was quiet this morning, bit of rain in the air, and everyone was like, I'm not coming out, too wet. Yeah, fair weather riders. The Hardy bikers were there. Vincent is on his way, and by the time that I picked up Pilly and got down the A5, we'll probably have caught him up. So we're going to head for Emma's Cafe, and hopefully Monday or Tuesday I should have the Garmin mounted. We're going to put the new mount for the Garmin up there and get my Garmin in place. So more crap on the front of the bike, and hopefully my new tank bag will be here. I might go for the 10 now, get a smaller tank bag, because they had issues with that tank bag with the 15s locking out. Well, I've just proved the point. SW Motec, get your act together and sort your tank bags out. And as everyone said to me, you should have got a Givey. Givey never have a problem. Yeah, I know, I had a Givey for years, but I just thought, as SW Motec had sent me the bars and the bags, and I don't have an issue with them tank bars. They're great, and the bags are good, and they're nice and waterproof. It's just a tank bag. So we shall see what Motec are going to do for me. Obviously, 20 out of 1,000 bags is still a 2% failure rate. You shouldn't have any failure rate on a tank bag. So we'll see what the 10 litre does, and we'll give that an honest review. But as I said, if something's wrong and I have a problem, I am not going to beat about the bush, and I am going to tell people that this has an issue, like I do with my bikes. But my phone holder's still there. Even though it's the wrong way up, because we had to put it like that because the tank bag catches. But if the 10 litres on, I can put that round the right way, and we can have the Triumph logo the right way up then. So we're going to have a run down to Woburn. I'll catch you in a few. We're only one camera today. I've not got the Insta on, and at least the Osmo bracket is down the front there, so I can put my Osmo on eventually, and that has got a 360 on it as well, so I can alter all the angles. See, you can literally just click all the angles on that Motec bracket, on that Osmo bracket, and it clicks round, so you can do 360 degrees. So it's great for left, right, up, down, and all that sort of thing. So I can flip it round or flip off to the side if I want. And I've got another one down the front on the front wing, down there, and there's one on the back of the bike just under the top box, so I can invert the camera, have it upside down, so I can move my second Osmo around on the bike. It's still sat in the box. I haven't used it yet because I wanted to get everything all set up at the top, and obviously we've got ABR, I've got the Garmin to do, but we'll catch you in a few. Once I have had a blat down the A5, got some speed on, and we'll see you in a few. And new Star Trek logo, please. Let's punch it.
Let's punch it.
Punch it. So, off the main dual carriageway, and we do a left at the Little Brick Hill Woburn turn, waiting for Numpty and the Merc to move his bum. Check right, all good. And in the mirror, back there, Pilly. So we're heading for Emma's Cafe at Woburn. I love this area down here. There's some beautiful woods down here, and the roads are lovely and twisty. This is good. And you don't need to indicate right because it is a merge to the right, left turn there. That goes down to the Woburn Golf Course. Into the woods we go. Big lights up. And I love riding with the fog lights on because it doesn't half make the cars aware that you're there. I need to add another set of Denali's DRLs or something at the front of the bike. Put some big bright lights on, because it makes cars so aware that you are coming down the road. He ain't going to like me in front because the fog lights are blindingly bright. Tough. But it's a beautiful area to ride, and Woburn is probably one of the richest towns in Buckinghamshire because all the celebs live there. And down in Woburn Sands you had the guy from Auf Wiedersehen, Pat, can't remember what his name is, but Kevin something anyway, but he used to live down there. John Ford used to live in Woburn Sands with his missus Patricia, whatever her name was. I'm never any good at names. And Woburn Sands, obviously you've got the Marquis of Tavistock, who owns all the grounds down here, Duke of Bedford, otherwise known as the Marquis of Tavistock. And Greg Rutherford, he lives down here as well, so the Olympian Greg Rutherford lives in Woburn. And I've seen him about a few times. It's like, oh my god, that's Greg Rutherford. Yeah, he drinks in the local boozer down there. Our village and a couple of the surrounding villages in the area, all within about a couple of miles of each other, like Stockgrove, Sharon Davis, the swimmer. You had the couple of Olympians used to live there, Derek Redmond and Ben, I can't remember the other one, the other black guy that used to live down there, Ben, that knows Sharon Davis, but he's another fab one that lives down this way. But yeah, this place is just full of celebrities. You can go into Woburn on a Saturday night. I'd suggest you wouldn't try the restaurant unless you've got about 500 quid in your pocket. And I'll show you one of the restaurants that we were on about. Now, and I'm talking about a year ago we came down for a meal, and for two of us it was 120 quid for the evening, and it was just a starter, a main and a couple of glasses of wine, but the food was absolutely scrummy. And the only thing you obviously have to watch out for, a lot of cyclists use this area. Look at them, look, lycra-clad army. Give them some room though. They're all entitled to a little bit of space on the road. And then we're up into the 30s, into Woburn with the picture of the deer, because obviously the deer park is down here. I will get out and do the deer park one day, and we'll show you what Woburn Abbey is like. So I'll come out and probably do that on the next run. but it is absolutely beaut down here. And some of them, look, it's just Range Rover, Jaguar, MGs and Rangers, and everybody has massive cars down here. You don't see cheap cars down this end of town. Little flower beds for Woburn, look at it, everyone's got flowers in the front garden, all poshy posh. Little box cut hedges, there we go. Another one there, latest Land Rover, that is Woburn Osteopaths, yeah. And then you get down this end where the car park is, there's the restaurants. You've got Woburn Thai there, Raj. That's the that used to be the old jailhouse where they used to jail people for being naughty. That is the Woburn, that is the fancy pub. And then obviously down this bit, more Range Rovers. See what this car's doing behind. Is he going straight on, or load of restaurants down there? You've got the Black Horse down there that I like to drink in at Woburn. But if you do a right coming out of here, that's the road from Leighton Buzzard to Woburn. Come out of here, do a right. Noddy nod. I'm going to widen the road. There we go. All the fancy houses down here. Nice steady 30. Woburn Triumph is open. There we go. Emma's Cafe is just down here at Pure Triumph Woburn. And I love coming down here looking at all the Triumphs. But we've got all the classic cars and bikes again. Rev is going to go, oh look who is there. There is Vincent. So we're going to pull up next to Vincent for a second. As we always do, hang on Kath, lock it in first gear, side stand down. Rev gets off first, and then she can climb off the back. Go and grab a bar. There we go, we're parked up. Vincent is here. All the classic cars are out. Emma's Cafe's just on the corner there. So, we're going to go and get some brekkie and a cup of coffee, find something vegetarian or vegan. Wilco should be coming in a minute with his, so we'll catch you in a few once we have had brekkie. See you soon. There it is. Let's just get a shot of this before we shut the camera off. That is the bike. There it is. Just check that bike out. That is Wilco1 on TikTok on the CBR, and it's mint condition. Look how clean that bike is. So if you happen to be a bit of a Instagram freak, or you happen to be a TikToker, go and sort out Wilco1 on TikTok. You will find him. Will, good to see you again, buddy. Right, we're off for brekkie, and we'll see you guys in a few.
Many hours later.
So, Triumph at Woburn. That was a bit nice. Road's clear. And we are off. Back to home. Google Alerts has just popped up on my phone and on my bike app to say rainstorm incoming, 40 minutes. Great, thunder and lightning. So will we get back before it decides to chuck it down with rain? Thank you. I can feel the wind in the air. We can feel the rain in the air as well. It has said it's going to be major thunder. We shall see. So, nice steady 30 mile an hour back through the villages, and then we'll get on the A5 and absolutely barrel it, drop Pilly off, and then I'm out shopping with Mrs. B on a chilled Sunday afternoon. Oh, the joys. Bike meets next week. We've got Tuesday is Toxic Throttle, Thursday we're back at Oakley, Sunday we are going to go out and have a longer run. We're going to probably head out to something like a Michi Coffee or up to Northampton for billing and have a longer run out, twinned up. Get the visor down. I can feel that rain in the air, but it's been a good day out. Nice little steady run. So we're going to get a bit of a shift on now. If you enjoyed the video, get a click up, thumbs up, click, like, subscribe and all that. Good to catch up with Wilco on his CBR. And watch out for the videos of that on TikTok. We are heading back to home, nice and steadily, and watching that road to the front. And back through the woods we go. It is lovely down here. So don't forget, list of all the bikers that I follow in the description down below. Check out the stuff from obviously Rolling Throttle, Peaky Biker, John Dyard McLean's got a new ABR video up with a little bit of me in there somewhere. Graham, Haggis Whisperer, and then of course Howie 702, Andy GSA Tractor. Go and look at some of his tour from Austria and Switzerland and all that. It's really good fun. But until next time, guys, be well, ride safe, and as always from RB, it's a big goodbye from me.